What up YouTube, it's your boy Anime Specialist. So this episode was kind of great and weird at the same time, but there was a lot that happened. There's a lot that happened in this episode, man. It was action packed, it was dialogue packed, there was so much, so let's get right to it. First of all, at first I wasn't supposed to do this week's episode review, but my plans got cancelled, so I'm able to talk about it with you guys. But this episode was crazy, man. What happened with Khun Ella, what happened with Cardinal, Yu-Gi-Oh, Alice, and everything. It was amazing. It was something that I really didn't expect. The animation and art, as always, was something else. So first of all, I want to talk about the human weapons. So in this episode, we were introduced to a new kind of weapon. Khun Ella created human swords or human weapons, and that's kind of crazy because she kind of not, I guess she killed them, but she's still in control of them or something like that. So I guess from what they've said in this episode is that she transformed some of the humans into weapons so that she can control them and everything. And the reason why she's able to control them is because on the roof of her palace there's some crystals of their memories, so that's why she's able to control them, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there was a lot that was explained in this episode, so maybe there's some things that I didn't really get and everything. So if I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments down below. But anyway, like I said, there's some crystals on the roof of the palace that has memories of some people. There's something that I really want to talk about right now that I'm going to talk later on the video review about Alice and everything, so stay tuned for that. Another thing that I want to talk about is Khun Ella and her facial expression. That's one of the things that I love the most about her character. Her facial expression are crazy, man. That's just one of them that I screenshot. That was probably my favorite of the episode. Just how crazy she looks and how she thinks that she's the most powerful being in the world, which is actually true in the underworld. But yeah, man, her facial expressions are crazy. That's when I think she started to just destroy the Cardinal, because as we know, the Cardinal sacrificed her life to save Yu-Gi-Oh, Kirito, and Alice, and that part was a little bit difficult to watch because she was just letting herself getting attacked by Khun Ella. Khun Ella had a special ability, I think, with her sword. I think it was black or purple lightning or something like that. It looked really, really powerful, and obviously because she was just because Cardinal was just letting her attack, she kind of was, at first, the way that she was injured, I didn't really get it because she had black marks all over her body. But after that, I realized that yeah, it's lightning, so it might burn you. So that's maybe why she was that burnt on her head, on her clothes. Just look at that, man. Just look how merciless Khun Ella is. Just look at her face, man. That's crazy. Her facial expression and just how crazy she is. That's why I love this character. She's a great villain in my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but I like her as a villain right now. Obviously, like I said early on in the video, the Cardinal sacrificed herself to save Kirito, Alice, and Yu-Gi-Oh, but I really didn't believe Khun Ella's word that she was gonna leave them alone, and I was kind of right. She basically almost defeated Kirito. She kind of defeated Alice. She, at the end of the episode, Alice was unconscious because she did too much. And we all know what happened with Yu-Gi-Oh. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the video. But yeah, man, I really didn't believe that she was going to leave them alone. She's a villain. She's a great villain for the Sword Art Online series, But anyway, man, it was kind of sad to see the Cardinal die and everything. Anyway, there's a scene that I want to talk about. It came right after the Cardinal helped Yu-Gi-Oh, and it was Alice protecting Yu-Gi-Oh by blocking Khun Queen purple black lightning, and that was kind of impressive because it doesn't look like Alice really used all of her power to block that. It was actually easier than I thought, so it's maybe because it's lightning and she's using her special kind of attack or anything like that. I don't know, but she blocked it pretty easily in my opinion, and that was kind of nice to see, even though Alice isn't near the level of Khun Ella. Now we're getting to the weird stuff. I talked about it a little bit early on in the video, but I really didn't expect that to happen. The human weapon thing. It was kind of weird, That's the first time that we've seen something like that in the Sword Art Online universe, And that was kind of weird to see Yujiro transform into a sword with the help of Cardinal, obviously. And he used a crystal that I thought was Alice memories and everything. So at first I thought that he was getting the crystal to give it to Alice for her to recover her memories, but he actually used it to transform it to a powerful sword. He kind of used his blue rose to fuse with him and then transform it to this sword. So yeah, man, it was kind of weird to see it. It's a weird concept in my opinion. I don't really like it, but it was there was nice animation, art, and everything. So yeah, man, there was a shock value for this because I really didn't expect that. But yeah, like I said, I think it's a weird concept to see a human transform into a weapon like a sword or something like that. But anyway, man, it was still cool to see. But yeah, the reason why he transformed into a sword is because he realized that metal sword wouldn't hurt Khun Ella a bit. It wouldn't be able to hit her. So he actually transformed into a sword. He's human flesh in the underworld anyway. But yeah, man, that's why he was able to kind of rip her arm out and kind of injure her a little bit, even though she was able to recover pretty easily after that. It's just crazy how powerful Khun Ella really is, because even after that injury, after her losing her arm, she just healed herself like it was nothing in it and everything. And we also saw Yujiro, obviously, because Khun Ella broke his sword. I guess he's dead right now because he missed half of his body. It was froze with his sword and everything, but we'll see what's gonna happen in next week's episode. I think maybe he's dead, but I think there's a 50-50 chance that he could still be alive. So hopefully he'll still be alive. We saw that Yujiro's body was cut in half, and after that, right after that, his sword, when it came down on the ground, it froze. It froze basically his body, and after that, it broke. So I'm wondering if because it's froze, they can repair his body in some way. I don't know how. The only people that had this power in this universe was Khun Ella and then the Cardinal, but Cardinal is dead, and Khun Ella, she's a villain. She's crazy, so we'll have to see what's gonna happen. But man, the end of the episode was crazy, man. Like I said, Khun Ella lost her damn arm, so that's how crazy she really is. She just lost her arm, and then she went to kill Kirito, but Alice just went before him to protect him, and that obviously before they showed it reminded me of when Azuna kind of saved Kirito from Akiba, in the first season of Sword Art Online. And yeah, man, it was a nice flashback. It was nice for them to do it again, but this time Kirito actually was able to block that with his sword. So we'll see next week's episode, Kirito versus Khun Ella fight. We saw it in the opening. We knew that it was going to happen. So this is going to be crazy. I don't think it will go the full 22 to 24-minute episode. But I think it's gonna be an epic fight, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna review the rest of the season. This is kind of the first quarter of the season that's gonna end next week, I guess. So stay tuned for that. It was a great episode. A lot happened. It was something else, man. Something that was pretty funny is that before Kirito saved Alice from getting slashed, he was thinking about the people he loves in this world. And obviously, there was Alice, there was Eugeo. For a reason, Alice was when she was younger, so maybe he has some memories left. But like I said, from the people he loved in this world, there was obviously Eugeo, there was Alice, and then there was that spider. So that was kind of funny to know. It's just a spider, even though the spider saved them in a way, and even though the spider is an NPC and everything, that was kind of funny to me. But yeah, man, it's gonna be epic next week. I can't wait. I do Sword Art Online reviews every Saturday, so subscribe for that. And I do other anime related things like Black Clover reviews on Tuesdays, the Promised Neverland reviews on Thursday. The last episode is next Thursday, so I'll be there. And then I do Fairy Tail reviews also on Saturday. Sometimes I do One Piece reviews on Saturday. There's a lot of animes on Saturday, so I can't do them all every time. And there's a new anime that is coming to my channel next month. So yeah, stay tuned for that. There's also the Boruto Naruto Next Generation anime on Sundays. I'm waiting for it to catch up to the manga so that I can actually review something that is worth, But yeah, man, thank you for watching. I'll see you next week in the Sword Art Online episode of probably the series, maybe, But yeah, man, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.